Hi there guys, and welcome to Go Detecting. I'm just having a few hours out up at Permission near Raby Castle after work because the farmer's got a sweetly rolled field here for us, and I've had a couple of little bits of lead just as I came along here, and then something a bit more interesting, so I'll show you now. And there it is, a nice little buckle. Alright, hopefully we get some more. We'll see a few more. Well, I've had a few more bits of lead walking along there, and then this has been a pinging signal. Out with the XP Deus again today. We've got Gary's Ultimate Programme with XY screen on, and this was a nice little signal, thinking it's either a button or a coin. I'm hoping it's a coin, just peeping out there. Where's it gone? Oh, I can't feel a shank. Can't feel a shank. That's a coin, but it's pretty toasted. A disc of nothingness. Absolutely nothing on it. I might be able to pull something off it later. Anyway, at least it's a coin. First of the day. Right, and the next hole was this. Oh, butterfingers fruit. Some kind of cap of something. Gave a decent signal anyway. On to the next. Alright, I've had a banging signal here. So I've just done a bit of a scraping with my shoe. Oh, that's why it was a banging signal. Big piece of lead. Anyway, had quite a bit of lead on this field. On to the next. Right, next hole. I think it's either a button or a coin again. I can just see it peeking here. Oh, is that a shaft? Is that a shaft off the button? Or is it a penny? No, I think it's another coin. Unfortunately, it's another toasted one. Ah, never mind. Keep going. Second coin of the day. Well, I've had another great signal. It's out. I can't do any like real live digs with a detector because oh, it's in the clod. Ah, bit of lead. Oh, I'm getting loads of lead off this field. I've had 2 toasted coins, 1 weird badgy thing, which I'll show you in the roundup. Loads of lead. Gotta dig the crud to find the good. Had a signal just in the top soil, so I scuffed it with my foot. And it's either a button or a coin just popped out. Just a little one. Can't really tell yet. Well, it's a coin, but it's toasty, so I want to see if I can clean it up and see if I can get a better picture of it for you. Well, wouldn't you know it, it's a little hammered coin. Get in. Bit toasted. I think it's a coppered hammer coin or a forgery. Hopefully I'll be able to get some better pictures of it. Once I've got it back. Or is it a William forgery of a farthing maybe? It's very thin, but either way, it's old. Get in. Well, I don't normally show you lead that I've pre-dug, but this piece has definitely been shaped as some sort of pointy pyramid thing. Not a clue why, but interesting. Right, another good signal. Little foot scraping and it's out. It's in here somewhere. Oh, that's it there. What's that? Is it a coin or a button? It's looking a bit grotty, I think. I'll see if I can get it cleaned up and give you a better picture of it in a bit. Well, this is a nice find. It's got some kind of shield on that side. I don't know if you can see the cross. There's like a cross on that side. I wonder what it is though. Is it like a jetton or? I'm not sure. We'll have to get some experts to help ID that one, I'm afraid. My first guess is a bit of a grotty jetton. Happy days though. Woohoo! Well, another find near the surface. It's popped out. Don't know if it's a button or some kind of washer, is it? Yeah, they can't all be coins, I'm afraid. They can't all be coins. Just a bit of a lead washer. On to the next. Right, this one's a surface find. Just don't know what it is. It's just sticking out. Could be anything. Oh, looks like it's an old bent penny. Oh, I love it when the fields are like this. Possible copper hammered or fake, you know, William or George, something like that. And then a crusty old jetton and 3 old crummy pennies. But I'm loving it. Another surface scuff that's out. Oh, I see it. Oh, it looks like it's a half a coin or a button, whatever it may be. Or a fragment of one. Oh, well, never mind. Bit of a fragment, but hey ho. On the next. Well, we've had one in there. It was pretty deep, but it's out now. Let's see if we can get another coin or something. Oh, what's that? Can't really see through my phone. What the hell is it? I don't know. Not a clue. I'll get it cleaned up and have a look. Well, still none the wiser on what it could be. So, who knows? Got a hole in it for some reason. Maybe a pendant of some kind. Well, I had another little foot scraping off the top. And this is what popped out. Could be another little lead washer, could be a button, could be a coin. No, it's not a washer anyway. Could be a button. Ah, there's the shank. It's a button. I'm pleased I've had more coins than buttons this time. Normally it's the other way around. Ah well. On to the next. Another surface scrape. A big ball of lead. Too big for a pistol, or, to be honest, even a rifle. So I don't think it's a musket ball, but it definitely could be out of a cannon, like the little shot that they used to fire. That is heavy. Well, another little scratch on the surface. To be honest, this signal wasn't the best, so might be a bit of cork or something. Yeah, it's down here, sorry, it smells of it. It's hard looking through the phone now, that's it. Right. That button. What is it? Looks like a button. Yep, a little 4-hole button. Yeah, well, gotta dig the buttons if I want the coins, I suppose. Hello, Mr. Beetle, where are you going in a hurry? Have I disturbed your home? Let's put that back straight away. Well, I nearly didn't dig this. What a scratchy signal that was. I can just see it's popped out when I flicked the soil over. I think it's just another little penny. Yeah, another crusty old penny. A half penny, hard to tell, to be honest. Right. Oh, another surface find. Right on the top. Not a clue. Give a good signal though. I'll get it cleaned up, see what it is. Well, it's another scraping. The sun's starting to go down now, so I don't know how long I'm going to stay. It's a good signal though. It's out somewhere. It was a good signal. Oh. That's not it. Where the hell's it gone? Yeah? Oh, lost you. Ah, I see it. It's a coin or a button again. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a hammy! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You beauty! Silver hammered coin. Is it a long cross? Yes, it is. Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, should we see which king it is? Yeah, bugger, that was hard to find. Oh dear, it's only a little one. Tell you what, guys, I'll get it cleaned up and I'll have a look. Well, it looks like an Edward to me. I may have it wrong, but it does look like an Eddie. I'll obviously get a proper idea on it later. Glorious! Woohoo! Silver in the hole. So that's probably a copper hammer dish, or fake, a jetton, and now a hammer. Oh, and they've all been literally scrapes on the surface. Get in. Well, it's last knockings. Sun's really setting. Just had this little copper mount of some sort. I think it's copper in there. Might be brass. Pretty though. Thought I'd show you it. I'm just heading back to the car. If I forget anything else on the way, I will let you know. Well guys, I'm back in the car now. That was one of the best couple of hours after work in the evening I've had in a long time. I'll get back and I'll do the roundup at some point, but to get a hammy and a jetting and other things, you know. I'm over the moon. It's been long coming. I've been at it a long time. I've had a dry spell for quite a while now, for at least a year, so that feels good. I'll see you in the roundup. Hi guys, this is the next day. I was too tired when I got back last night, so I'll show you the roundup of everything we found. So as you can see, the field was rather busy after a couple of hours. Lots of lead. I think the lead starts here and it spans all the way down to there. So loads of lead targets. Some old looks like net weights when they went hunting rabbits. Other oddities. I think I showed you that on the video. Things like that. What on earth? I would have thought it was a potmend at first, but I've never seen one that size before. You know, there's weird shaped blobs of it. So there's all sorts of weird and interesting bits of lead came off. Got the old carpet, stair carpet gripper, doorknobs. I think you saw this strange mount. Looked cool. And this was quite interesting. I'm not sure what it was, but it looks relatively old. We had some aluminium, bit of clay pipe there, old tin lid, fixture fittings off furniture, bits of scrap copper. Had a few half pennies. I think one was 1868. There's that one. You can't really see it on the camera. It's 1860s, so that's Victorian. The others were completely toasted. The very thin coin that you saw in the video, I'd have to use my macro lens to show you the writing around the edge, but there is some writing around the edge of that, but it's in fairly bad nick, being copper and very thin. Then had the jetton, which again isn't in the best of nick, unfortunately. You can just make out the cross on that side and the shield there. And obviously we had the lovely hammered. And if it is an eddy, you'd be looking at sort of 1300s really with that. Found some other strange, weird and wonderful objects. Got the old buckle. What could be some old cannon shot made of lead. It's pretty round but crude. Got a livery button and it looks like it's got like a wheat sheaf on it. So I'll do a bit of research on this gilded livery button. A few other buttons. Some, I don't know whether it's a bell or a cap off something that's sat on top of something. It's very bell shaped. And then this big bit of brass mount or whatever decoration that's off. And the day before, when I took my sons up, I managed a cartwheel penny. You can just see Britannia's head there and a staff. See if I can get it under the light. There you go. You can see her there. Bit toasted on the other side, as they generally are. This was off the field next door to the one that I did in the video. Got this little wedge. Now some people have said it's off maybe a sash window, and that's why it's got the string attached so it would hang and then you could just lock a sash window. I quite like that, that's pretty cool. One of Son's first ever coins. He pulls up a 19, I think it's 28 or 38, it's hard to make out, it's a bit crusty, sixpence. So he was over the moon with that. And then the other son pulls up this, which it's decorated with stars, and you can just see the enamel still on it underneath where the stars would be. Now I assume it's like some kind of buckle of some sort. You can see where there's been like an attachment there, or whether it's been some sort of pin or brooch, but don't know what that is. But he likes it. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. like I said earlier on in the film, you have to dig the crud to find the good. I dug quite a lot of crud to find that jetton and the hammered coins and things. Oh, there is one more interesting find I want to show you. What on earth is that? Is anyone else? I didn't want to show it like to my sons. It says Le Sex. What? Anyway, strange as it is, there we go. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Go Detecting.